Well, hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another speed build. So today we're doing a mid-century house and I built this one while I was away. So in the 2 months that I was away, I got a sudden urge to build using the tiny living stuff pack and build like a mid-century house. So I went into Pinterest. And I've said multiple times that I'm not good at building mid-century houses. It's one of my favorite styles, but I'm shit at it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm not good at it. And I'm never, ever happy with the final result. Like, I will have to, dedicate so much time to say, you know what, it doesn't suck. So during the time off, I was like, you know what, maybe now it's the perfect time to work on my mid-century style because I don't have any pressure, So I went into Pinterest and started scrolling mid-century houses. And bear with me because this is gonna sound stupid because it is stupid. I'm like, I don't like any of this. I'm not inspired. And then I think, let's search mid-century house, just blank. And then I see a whole lot different houses. And I'm like, wait, mid-century modern and mid-century at different styles? Like, I was expecting to get similar results, but like slightly different. I'm like, boom, my head exploded. I'm like, what? Like, I never connected the fact that mid-century were houses built in the 50s of like the previous century, and modern were the modern take of those houses. It's such a basic thing, but it never connected on my brain. And then I found like clippings, a website that had clippings of all newspapers, that they were essentially advertising houses, specific house-like styles during the 50s. And I'm like, I fell in love. I got so inspired by them. I will note the website down below. It has like advertisements from the 50s in general. And I will also note the particular house that I got inspired by. And I got so excited and I went into a pinning spree. Like, pin, I want to build that, I want to build that, I want to build that, I want to build that. And I got so stupidly excited, like you don't even understand. Because for once I wanted to build a mid-century house that it wouldn't torment me building it. Because every time I was like, I want to build mid-century. But then when I started, I'm like, no, this looks like crap. And I got so upset and I would spend so long trying to make it decent that in the end I would hate it. So this is the first one, and I'm so proud of it. Like, you don't even know. I built 4 in total. You will see them throughout the next 4 weeks. So the next 4 weeks, we will have 2 builds a week, which I think works great. I am stranded in home. At least my country isn't currently in lockdown, or at least the city that I live in. But we're practicing social distancing. And personally, I don't have to go outside to work. I always work from home. My boyfriend also works from home. My classes have been cancelled since last Wednesday, I want to say. No, since 2 Wednesdays ago. And they will continue to be cancelled till May 1st, like around that. So I don't have much to do. Yeah, I still have to work. Yeah, still have to study, but like being closed inside, I don't want to do any of these things. I want to sit and play and have more excuses to build and like edit stuff. So yeah, 2 builds a week. But let me talk you a bit about this house. As I told you, obviously it's a mid-century. You've got that up to now. Something that I'm really happy with the house is the fact that you will notice rainbows all over the place. Excuse me. I want to make this a pride house. I've never done something before for no particular reason, just didn't really click, to be honest. It didn't really match the style of the house. I didn't know how to properly make it. but you will notice like little rainbow details. Now, I didn't really want to add an LGBTQ flag, and let me explain. You will see that I've added them in various rooms and houses before, but I was listening to, while building this, I was listening to Michelle's Obama Becoming audiobook, and I personally find her very inspiring as a person, but the way she narrated things, like, it's very touching, and she was saying like about how different some social groups are being treated, in her case like Black people, and it was very touching and made me think of Queer Eye. There was this particular episode, it was one of the seasons that it's currently on Netflix. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And they went into a house that was like essentially like a community house. The owner of the house had created like an LGBTQ community in her house, like everyone was gathering there, and she wanted like her house to represent that community. So she had strapped flags everywhere in the house and like little details everywhere with like LGBTQ, rainbow and stuff like that. So Bob told her this is not how an adult house should look like. You know, having flags and stuff like that. Yes, you should. Take pride on who you are, but you should do it in a more mature way. And this really hit me because I saw her house, I'm like, yeah, it doesn't really, scream mature. And I was like, how can I make this house say rainbow and pride in a more subtle way, but still feel like that energy around you? So I didn't add any flags, but I added everywhere that I could. We sadly don't have that many details in the game, but everywhere that I could, I added rainbow details. You will see on the interior, we have a statue that came with university that's like a splatter of colors of rainbow. I was like, yes, I want that. And what else? The curtains. I decided to make them into a rainbow pattern. I thought that was extra cute. And also on the outside, you can see those stripes, the rainbow stripes on also the doormat. Yeah, you can see the rainbow stripes on the wall in the grass. Here they are. So these stripes, sure, cool looking. And I got really excited with them. So I was like, oh, this adds such a creative touch to the house because they are so happy and colorful. So I decided to use them in the roof. You will see it better in the screenshots, but I used a lot of the tool mode while creating this house, both the outside and the inside, but particularly the outside. So what I did was I took, it's essentially a decorated item from Seasons, and one of the swatches is the rainbow one. And I inclined it so it looks like the roof is rainbow. So I was like, that's so cute. And it made me so happy. So what else did I add? I don't recall. Oh, but yeah, with the tool mode, on the outside, you will notice both front and back, there is columns that are shaped in a V, like the letter V. So I was like, okay, how can I do that? And sadly, you cannot, using the tool mode again, incline or rotate in, I think, is it the Z axis or is it the Y? I'm not sure. One of the two. You can incline the columns. And I was like, okay, that sucks. So I went into debug mode, and there are a couple columns there that I guess look like columns, but you cannot, for the life of you, rotate them. And it's so frustrating. So what I did, you might notice it in the beginning, I used from the debug menu the signs, the road signs, and then I rotated them 100 degrees, so the sign that obviously was in the top now was in the ground, and I enlarged them So it looked like actual columns, and I was so happy. Like, I thought, oh my god, I'm the brightest person alive. Like, I was so happy with that. What else did I do? Give me a second to drink some water. Okay, the roof. I had such big trouble trying to make the roof the way that I wanted it, because you cannot actually delete roof walls. So what I did, because there is like, I wanted the roof to stick out, and I wanted a part of the roof to be glass, but not the entire roof. You will see it in a bit in the screenshots again. So what I did, I placed the 4 wide door from Island Living, the sliding doors. If you have Island Living, you know what I'm talking about. And I placed these in the roof, so essentially the walls disappeared and now were like a door. And then I shrinked. If you go back in the beginning, like, I couldn't explain it then because I had such a few time. If you go back in the beginning in the screenshots where I took them like every couple minutes, you will see like I shrink the door down, and it was like a tiny door, but it was floating above the roof. And again, I used the tool mode to essentially rotate the door so it matched the angle of the roof. I can't explain it better, but if you go to the screenshots, you will notice. Also, while I was building, I got a notification that person was like dying from heat, and I'm like, just come inside, dude. I don't really care. I'm building right now. And I was using, obviously the live mode to playtest everything. Otherwise, I constantly forget to do that. And then I upload it to the gallery, and people are like, oh, I can't use them. I'm like, Jesus Christ, did I forget again? And it's so frustrating. I know, first world problems, boo-hoo. People complain. But yeah, I was using obviously the Sims and the live mode to playtest the house and use the tool mode because I wanted everything to not float or cut through the objects. Again, I was in perfectionist mode. So I was like, okay, whatever, you're not gonna die. I will be done before you die. So I go to playtest, and I'm currently like, he's dying. And I felt so bad because I have autonomy off when building. So it's like, God damn it, and I was taking, please tell me they're not married. Or like, it's not her brother. So yeah, thank God. We dodged the bullet. He was just a friend. It doesn't matter. So where is the bathroom? As you can see, it's a very small bathroom, and I really wanted to include laundry. I don't know. I personally love laundry day, and I feel like out of all the stuff packs, this is probably the one that most people have. And even when game playing, I really enjoy doing laundry in game. In the couch, not so much. We have a huge pile of laundry that we have to fold. Yeah, so again, I was playtesting the bathroom, making sure everything was usable, and this is it. We will go in the screenshots and you will see everything a bit better, and I'll try to explain as we go. So, the 2 columns that support the roof are like those 2 grey ones, as you can see both the front and the back, and you can see here's the rainbow one, and where the glass roof is, it's where the part of the roof was taken that I had to do the whole trick with the door. I don't know, I should probably do a tutorial on that. Yeah, you know what, let's note it. I will try to explain it better. What else? Yeah, I don't know. I should probably also tell you that this build is in the gallery. Maybe it's not right now. But it will be. Check the link in the description. If there is a link, it's in the gallery. If it's not, then check back later, like in a couple of days, because I would have forgotten about it. So yeah, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you'll have an amazing day, and take care. Bye!